and today I'll be talking about what I think of the NBA teams today. I'll start from the 15th seed in the East and the West, then we'll work my way all the way down to the first seed. So the first 15th seed, the Detroit Pistons. If I were them, I wouldn't take the disrespect of losing that many times, honestly. The other 15th seed in the West, the San Antonio Spurs. They got Wemby, but he's just a rookie. The future is looking very good for the Spurs with him. The 14th seed of the East, the Washington Wizards. Jordan Poole, I don't think was the right play for them, and that's all I got to say. The 14th seed in the West, the Portland Trailblazers. They really must be missing Dame. The 13th seed in the West, in the East, the Charlotte Hornets. Brandon Miller is doing really good for a rookie, in my opinion. But with LaMelo always being out, they are not looking very good. Next is the Memphis Grizzlies, the 13th seed in the West. John Morant always out is not helping them, and it's really showing. The 12th seed in the East, the Toronto Raptors. They have Scottie Barnes, and that's pretty much all that's really working out for them. The 12th seed in the West, the Utah Jazz. They seem like they're, quote, just another team, unquote, and that they're not to be taken very serious, and I don't think anyone's really worried about them. And then the 11th seed in the East, the Brooklyn Nets. They look like they are in shambles, and will be for a while. The 11th seed in the West, Houston Rockets. Can they take the 10th seed from the Warriors? The 10th seed. I don't think they can, with the Warriors continuously getting wins and them continuously getting losses. I don't think they'll make playoffs this year. Number 10 in the East, the Atlanta Hawks. They will be in the play-in, but will they make the playoffs this year? Don't think so. I don't think Trae Young will do good for them. And they kind of lost the trade for Trae Young with Luka. And in the 10th seed in the West is the Golden State Warriors. Seems like Curry is getting tired of trying to carry the team, with Klay not performing well and Draymond always getting into crap. And while this is going on, can they keep the 10th seed? And I think they will, but I don't think they'll make playoffs this year. Won't do that well in the play-in. The Chicago Bulls, the 9th seed in the East. DeMar DeRozan is getting old. That's all I have to say about them. I don't think they'll do that good or spark a fire in the postseason. The other 9th seed in the West, the Sacramento Kings. They've recently got passed up by the Lakers in ranking, and Sabonis and Fox aren't enough for them. Sorry, they're just not. Sabonis is not an MVP, and he's not enough for the Kings. The 8th seed in the East, the Philadelphia 76ers. Can Embiid carry the team? Probably not. The other 8th seed, the LA Lakers. They're starting to win a lot, and they have just passed the Kings. Will they do good in the playoffs, though? Maybe, but I don't think they will. The 7th seed in the East, the Miami Heat. Can Jimmy Butler lead them to another finals, and could they take the win, or will they lose it? It really depends. We'll have to see. The other 7th seed in the West, the New Orleans Pelicans. If Zion gets more serious about basketball, they may spark a fire. The 6th seed, the Indiana Pacers in the East. Can Tyrese Halliburton do it? Maybe not this year, but maybe next year when they get better. I think they could really do well in the playoffs. The other 6 seed in the West, the Phoenix Suns, can KD, Booker, and Beal pull it off? That's all I have to say. The 5th seed in the East, the New York Knicks, can Jalen Brunson and the Knicks stir something up in the playoffs? I think they may. The other 5th seed in the West, the Dallas Mavericks, what does Luka have to do to get MVP? And can Luka and Kyrie lead the Mavs to a finals win? It's possible. The 4th seed in the East, the Orlando Magic. Banchero and the Magic could do something, and it would be crazy if they go far. And if Banchero got a ring at 21, it'd be like he was Patrick Mahomes for the NBA, the Patrick Mahomes of the NBA. I don't think many people would be happy about it, though. The other 4th seed is the LA Clippers in the West. It's pretty much now or never. The superstars that they have are getting old. If they're going to get a chip, it has to be this year. The 3rd seed in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they are not looking so good, especially without Mitchell. They are starting to take on a lot of losses, and I think we may see them drop, and Orlando might take the 3rd seed before postseason. The other 3rd seed, the Oklahoma Thunder, I think Shai will lead the Thunder in the playoffs and spark some heat. It'll be fun to watch. The other 2nd seed, the Milwaukee Bucks, they are taking on some major losses. As a Bucks fan, I'm not too happy about that. And can Giannis and Dame pull it off, though? Maybe. We'll have to see, but I don't think it'll be that likely this year. The other 2nd seed, the Denver Nuggets. Looks like Nikola will get MVP this year. Joker will probably get his 2nd MVP or 3rd. Well, he'll probably get MVP. And then the Denver Nuggets, how they're looking, can they get 2-peat? I think it's possible, and I think it might happen. It'll probably upset people, but it is what it is. The number 1 seed in the West, Minnesota Timberwolves, they have Anthony Edwards, who's being called the son of Michael Jordan because of his athletic displays, and they also have a good defensive roster. With this in mind, could they pull it off and get a chip? If they get past the Nuggets, I think they'll have a chance. And then last, but of course not least, the number 1 seed in the East, Boston Celtics. They have had a great, dominant regular season. Will they do in the playoffs, though, or will they be taken out like last year? It really depends. If Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, if they could do it, Derek White, and if they do, it'll probably be monumental with them taking the most finals wins over the LA Lakers. But with how they did last year in the playoffs, I could totally see them getting taken out. That's all for today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be producing more episodes like this in the future. Goodbye.